finding Philippine eagles in the wild. Because it's very important to find Philippine eagles, particularly where they nest, so that you can properly protect them. One of the unique characteristics of the Philippine eagle is that they're very loyal to the places where they breed. And so once you find these nesting sites, then you can actively monitor them, take care of them. Unfortunately, the Philippine eagle occupies a large nesting territory, about 7,000 hectares to 11,000 hectares. So finding an eagle nest in that big forest is like finding a needle in a haystack.
Working with communities with different agendas and different perspectives, experiences, we try our best to understand them and align our advocacy with how they see the world.
I think the most challenging task for being a biologist is to manage people in the field, because you're dealing with a lot of people with different personalities.
Monitoring a tagged Philippine eagle in the wild, especially you need to ensure that the Philippine eagle is doing good and need to ensure that its perimeters are safe.
Getting indigenous communities work for conservation. We've been active at doing what we have been calling culture-based conservation, that is engaging indigenous communities whose ancestral forests are at the same time the nesting sites of Philippine eagles. We're very happy that our community-based program and the assistance we provide to the indigenous communities are also resulting to clear benefits to them. So for example, our Forest Guard program actively engages indigenous peoples and pays them fairly for the monitoring and the care of forests that they perform. And this resorts to income, a very important income, that they can use to meet their basic needs.
Working with women, empowering them, and through this initiative of Clashes for Conservation, we also promote their culture as well as promote biodiversity.
Yeah, this one. When we made this material for indigenous knowledge for conservation, so this became a pioneer sa program. So we were able to create or document the indigenous local knowledge of the community towards conservation and use them to encourage and to rally for the advocacy.
Locating a nest in a particular area.
My second wife.
A friend. But also I consider them as vulnerable, like a child, because you have to take care of them.
For me, it's a child. It has the freedom, but it's also vulnerable, so you want to protect them and to fight for their rights.
Well, for me, the Philippine eagle is my first love.
My eagle shirt.
My keychain.
I think field notes. You have to observe everything and then study it.
My field notes.
Almost 2 months.
I think 15 days or more.
2 to 3 weeks.
1 month.
I guess 5 to 6 months. I'm doing some Philippine eagle matatag monitoring.
Almost 1 month.
Maybe 3 days.
4 days.
1 week.
14 days.
Seeing the Philippine eagle flying 10 meters away from me.
I saw a Philippine eagle catching its prey
I have two. First is that when we saw the Philippine Eagle in Bukidnon catching their prey, well, we're using the binoculars. And the second is that when we saw the flying foxes flying over our heads, there's thousands of them. So yeah, that's quite memorable.
We encountered yung two platymantis species that are new to science during our fieldwork in Mount Nacolod, Southern Leyte.
People should care about biodiversity because it's the foundation of life. The life that we experience now is basically because of the many roles as well as functions of biodiversity, from watersheds, from cleaning the air, providing us clean water, and others. So biodiversity is essentially life for everyone.
It's like a womb, a mother's womb. Once a womb is not well, inside it, the baby is also not well.
Of course, it provides water, clean air, protects us from diseases, and it also helps communities, especially those living in the forest area.
Of course, we should care for biodiversity because it is where we depend on our basic necessities for food, medicines, etc.
People should care about the biodiversity since this is basically where we get our resources.
Every single individual can contribute to conservation by planting trees, and especially native trees. By planting trees, we create habitats for biodiversity, and also we let the ecosystem thrive. And another important role would be to tell their families, their friends about why biodiversity conservation is important.
First and foremost, maybe it's not just only education, but you really need to apply what you have learned. You can also inspire people by sharing your experience and by sharing your resources. So we can share through Philippine Eagle Foundation the little things that we have.
Volunteer, share our awareness programs and help us disseminate information, and then educate yourself and take action.
They can help in the conservation mission by just sharing the information to their friends, their families.
They can choose any wildlife and then find some or search for any conservation facilities around the world or in the Philippines, and then be part of that conservation action, be a volunteer, and then spread the knowledge that you learn that facility and encourage everyone to be part of that conservation mission. Grab every opportunity that will come to you.
Just follow your passion for the love of wildlife and yun, enjoy doing what you love.
Job in a conservation field is not for the weak-hearted. There will always be frustrations and disappointments, so you must be strong physically, emotionally, and mentally. You also have to be good at what you do, but you must also be willing to learn and to teach others.
And this is a mission, not only a job. This mission entails our commitment to protect our forest, save our eagle, and ensuring the future.
Don't stop chasing your dreams. No? If you really feel that that's what you wanted to do in life, then do it. Imagine yourself being at that position, doing what you love, and I believe that would be your strong motivation to work towards your goal.